Today I'm going to teach you how to make a drawstring bag. First I want to point out to you the handout that you're going to be given. This packet has all the information that you need to make the drawstring bag. The materials, the fabric preparation checklist, which is not only for cutting your fabric and t-shirt but also your muslin, as well as the instructions and the rubric. The rubric can be found on the last page. Please make sure as you're going along, not only on the videos that you're watching for the demos, but also as you're sitting there reading the instructions and following them, that you are check marking the boxes that are provided for you. Where it says teacher check or rubric checked by the teacher, you need to make sure you put your card up on your machine so that I'm able to come around and check those. Those are crucial steps that need to be double checked by Mrs. LaFrance before you can go on. Go. All right, today I'm going to teach you how to prepare your fabric, which means cutting your t-shirt or fabric as well as your muslin. So first I'm going to show you how to do it on the fabric, then I'm going to show you how to lay the pattern and cut on your t-shirt. So let's take a look at your fabric. Every fabric has a right side and a wrong side. I call the right side the pretty side and the wrong side the ugly side. The wrong side is the side that you would not want to be visible. It does not have the dominant pattern. You can see how one side is darker and one side is lighter. So I'm actually going to put my right sides together. I'm going to fold it. Now this particular fabric I am going to focus in on. It has a pattern and it's all going one direction. If your pattern is all going one direction, you need to take a look at which way you want it to go. So this one has particular writing and helmets and footballs that are all facing me currently, or you. So the pattern that you're going to be given actually has cutouts on the bottom. These cutouts indicate the bottom of the bag. So please double check before you lay your pattern down that you have the material going the direction that you want. So I'm going to fold my fabric right sides together. Line it up nice and even on the edges. If you need to, feel free to use the irons to smooth it out. This one is okay, so I don't feel like I need to iron this one out. All right, so my pattern is going downward. I'm now going to place the pattern piece on top of my fabric. And try to get it nice and level, particularly this one because there's writing on it. All right, so now I'm going to pin. In order to pin your pattern to your fabric, you need to take the top of the ballpoint pin and you actually need to go down on the corner until it hits the table and then swoop it underneath and push it back up. I would like you to pin every corner. Before you pin, smooth it out with your hand. Make sure everything is nice and even. Pin every corner. This ensures that whenever you cut your pattern in your fabric, that your pattern will stay in place and it won't move, as well as your fabric. And I'm going to place one more up here at the top. All right, at this point, after you have pinned, it does say on your directions to get a teacher check. So put your card up and I'll come around and check mark your box and ensure that your pattern is laid down correctly on top of your fabric. All right, if you have a t-shirt that you are using instead of fabric, please make sure that the pattern side is up, or the side that has the decoration is facing you. Again, make sure that you have the bottom of the bag or the direction of the bag facing you, because the bottom of the bag is indicated by those cutouts. So I'm actually going to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Once it's nice and smooth, go ahead and place your pattern on top. Go right underneath the collar and try to get as much as you can of the shirt without the sleeves whenever you're pinning. Make sure it's nice and even. Pin it, get a pin check, and then you're ready to cut.